This is Mitchell Elf, Bird Migration, Center 5, Days of Our Lives and It's a Tough Life. Intended for grades 2 through 4, but you could probably adapt it to work for first grade, maybe kindergarten. So, in this center, you are learning more about the perils of migration and survival challenges of a particular subset of birds. It's a tabletop. Days of Our Lives is a tabletop board game where students roll dice and move a game piece that represents a migrating shorebird. The instructions are provided for you to read, and I will let you do that on your own. The birds, which are the game pieces, migrate north. You can see this page as you roll the dice. So I roll 1, and it says a wet year at a wetland stopover site has resulted in a lot of insects for you to eat. Pick up or lay an extra egg when you get to the breeding grounds. So the breeding grounds are here, and eventually you make your way there, and that's where you know to get eggs. And you'll collect eggs, which are these beans, in your nest. The point of the game is to show how hard it is for birds to migrate successfully because of all the dangers they have to face. So for this reason, make sure that students don't get discouraged when they lose eggs or even get eliminated from the game, because the point of it is to teach them just how hard it is to migrate, not necessarily for everybody to win or anything like that. So you're going to see which shorebird can make it back to the wintering grounds with the most young. When you get to the pickup location in your outline here, it says assume each bird will lay 8 eggs when it gets to the pickup location, which is right here, and that's labeled clearly on the board. Unless they've encountered hazards along the way, and then you have to take them back before you get there. It discusses that you could use jelly beans instead of the beans. That's up to you. Sometimes when kids land on one of these spaces, especially the pink ones, those are the hazards, those are the things that go wrong. Have them just stop the game maybe and discuss what's happened. So at the end of the game is also a really good time to discuss who made it, who didn't, why, what hazards you ran into, how difficult it is for birds to migrate. And then the other part of this center is, if you have time, if you want, you could play the game again, or if you have time, you could do It's a Tough Life for a Superhero Shorebird. And so there's a list here of different threats, and you can figure out where the different threats go. Are they predators, are they natural events, are they human related, and discuss the changes in habitat for birds. And there's a key right here too. There's information from Ranger Rick, and I think that's about it for Center 5. So if you have any questions, email us at mitchellelf@gmail.com, and enjoy the game and the learning experience.